Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender-normous sisters. It's time for some more Dark Parables, Return of the Salt Princess, with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are back with some more. Surprisingly, we did not actually finish this game in 2 sessions. This one seems to be a bit beefier, fewer chapters, but the chapters are filled with a lot more. There's a lot more story going on. We're still not quite sure exactly who the Salt Princess is the child of. It seems like her mother may have been a direct descendant from Ivy and the Frog Prince, but we're not entirely sure. Because it seems like she is the daughter of somebody from the Demon Evokers. At least that's what that's how things are kind of looking. But the guards definitely are not the guards are definitely not good people. They are very much not good people. They are here, let me get this. All right, that's a bit better. They are not very. They are definitely not good people. They are very much. They have some design on her. They want to isolate the kingdom and use her to somehow kill the entirety of the world, which is a little confusing and problematic, to say the best. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump on into the game, shall we? Oh, no, I did not want to go to the main menu. I wanted to just play the game. So yes, the 2 guards are now in control of the princess. They have the princess, and they have set us up in a ring of fire. We cannot go anywhere. I'm surrounded by fire, so I can't exit through the door. There must be some other way out of here. Well, yes, there's this teleporter. I've successfully activated the portal. I don't know where it leads to, but anywhere is better than here. Well, for the most part, yeah. Good thing the fire didn't follow me through the portal. I'm safe here. Safe is a relative term. Safe is a very, very relative term. Hi, Mr. Dragon.
It's you again. You tried to kill me 3 times already.
I did not try to kill you.
Go, Solish. To be honest, I am too weak to use my demon to fight for me right now. Besides, I know you are not my enemy.
Well, I thought you said you were gonna try and kill me just like 5 seconds ago. What the hell?
Those 2 sisters tricked you, just like they used me. It looks like they even tried to kill you. Am I right?
Yes.
It's up to you whether to trust me or not. But believe me, we are on the same side. I want to save Bridget at any cost, and you want to save the world. By saving Bridget, we can both accomplish our goals. You must have many questions for me, but I need you to get me a healing drug first to heal my injuries. Then I will have the energy to tell you what I know. Take this.
Okay. It's a key. So... Oh, hello. Befell the force is dying. No. Here, maybe? This doesn't seem right. Well, maybe. curse to change a demon evoker's demon and prohibit magic. With the help of the hearts of a sulfur serpent and a mercury serpent, a curse can be cast to change a demon, scattering its powers into many flying pests with the power of salt. To dispel the curse, the hearts of the two servants must be found and be completely destroyed. Right, so we can actually, like, cure the princess of her curse, which I'm sure she would like. Alright, so we have withering liquid. Here you go, buddy.
I feel much better now.
Oh, good. So, yeah, you're not gonna try and kill me, right?
I never did introduce myself, did I? I am Nuada, the prince of the Demon Evokers clan. My dragon partner is Solish.
Mm-hmm.
Bridget is my daughter. Her adoptive father, King Henrik, brought war against our clan. Most of my clan died fighting. I was seriously injured during the final battle. By the time I returned home, I found my wife dead and my daughter taken by the king.
Right, that doesn't sound so good.
At the king's command, the witch put up a barrier around the kingdom and created 2 dolls to protect Bridget. As a result, I never succeeded in any of my attempts to reclaim my daughter. 100 years ago, King Henrik invited me to his kingdom. Even knowing it was probably a trap, I went in the hopes of seeing Bridget. The king lured me to the salt mine, then collapsed the palace on top of me. Thanks to my ancestry, I did not die. The 2 dolls freed me and used magic to manipulate me, so they could trick Bridget into coming back to this kingdom. There's no time to waste. We must find the dolls and stop them from using Bridget in their horrible scheme to end this world. Take this dragon blood, collected from my injured demon. It is highly magical and is useful in many spells.
Okay. I will take your blood. Creepy as it is. So there's still something we need to do here? Pretty much, yeah. It's complicated. It's basically they are what's called demon evokers. That apparently what that means is that they have a connection with like a spiritual animal of some sort. What are we supposed to do?
We must stop the 2 sisters and save Bridget. I still need some more time to recover. We must stop the 2 sisters and save Bridget. I still need some more time.
Okay, so there is something we need to do back here in the fort. Golden bow is too heavy. Oh, wait, the female carving goes here. Right, okay. Wait, with the withering? No. Okay, so how the hell do I get back there? Oh. Okay, but this doesn't help much. Do I need something to put out the fire with? Alright, I have a wooden spoon, a stone cameo, a withering liquid, and a vial of dragon's blood. None of which seems to be particularly helpful. Well, no, we need a star for that. Wait, we need withering liquid in... Oh, on this. Oh, okay. That was not... Oh, and over here. See, I thought it would be over here. This is Prince Ivy's gravestone, isn't it? Whose gravestone is this? Looks like... It looks different from the other memorials in this place. I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's like... The frog is a messenger from the underworld. Alright, sisters made of sulfur and mercury.
Once upon a time, there was a king who worried about his daughter's safety and tried in vain to find suitable guards for her. Seeing his dilemma, his royal advisor told the king, "I will create for you the perfect guards, loyal, obedient, powerful, and with the ability to heal themselves." The king agreed, and the royal advisor, who was a witch, experimented with her magic, discarding many mud dolls until she finally created 2 perfect dolls. One doll had a heart of sulfur, and the other had a heart of mercury. The dolls were everything the royal advisor promised: loyal, obedient, powerful, and they had the ability to heal themselves of most mortal wounds. However, what the king did not know was that the doll's first loyalty was to the royal advisor, and not to the king or the princess. The witch commanded the dolls to guard the princess, as the witch needed the princess for her plan of revenge.
Right, not terribly surprising.
The dolls obediently guarded the princess as she grew up, and being around the princess caused them to learn to feel human emotions. When the princess asked them for their names, the dolls realized that their creator had given them no names. Thus, the dolls named each other, taking inspiration from the materials their hearts were created from. The dolls grew to love the princess like a sister.
Huh.
However, no matter how much the dolls loved the princess, they still remembered their first loyalty was to their creator, and that they were mere dolls, not humans. Their idyllic life was not to last, though, for suddenly one day, the princess left the palace. Not long after that, the palace collapsed, trapping the dolls.
Right, and this was a whole bunch of bullshit that they had nothing to do with. Which, you know, kind of sucks for everybody involved, really.
After many years, the dolls finally repaired themselves enough to wake up in the ruins of the palace. They found that the witch had left. Having no other purpose, the 2 dolls decided to obey their last orders and carry out the witch's plan for revenge.
Well, that's not great.
To do this, they would first need to find the princess and lure her back to the kingdom.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did. Okay, so now we have another key. There are, the atmosphere in this place is eerie. It doesn't help that all these frog statues are staring knowingly at me. Alright, so land art. I know where that goes. I know where you go, too. Alright, so the land art goes here. And the prince, the male woodcut, goes there. I'm dying, and they tell me that my husband was mortally wounded in battle. Soon my daughter will be left an orphan. My selfish actions have led to this unhappy ending. I can hear the sounds of fighting outside. King Henrik will be coming for me. He must hate me, but I will beg for forgiveness and beseech him to take my daughter. There is no one left who can look after her. Words are very faded, but I think it says Brigid and Drakina? So there's a box here, which has peppermint extract and a rope ladder. All right, flowers surround the smiling frog, but an empty holder tells me that one has been misplaced. Well, we have an obsidian lotus. No, not you. Like that. Yes. And you're not really telling us, I mean, I think it might be like, hey, the frog goes down here, or does maybe the witch goes down here? Death and a frog here, maybe. No. Yeah, I still just like I said, it's like, okay, so it was frogs up and frogs down. Yeah, there's a lot of things that it's like it doesn't tell you what you're supposed to be looking for. The Salt Princess. Though she was adopted, the king regarded the princess as if she were his own daughter. He worried that his people might hurt her if her heritage as a half-blood demon evoker was ever revealed. Luckily, his royal advisor had a solution. She used her magic to twist the princess's demon into something more benign. Dragonflies with the power of salinization. Salt is the lifeblood of your country. It can also ward off evil. Your people will see your daughter as a blessing, the royal advisor explained to the king. All right, so now we have the snowflake that'll open this box, which gives us snow fairy dust and a potion of hate. That's not exactly a potion I would ever want to use. An ivy stone ring. Purple teardrop. A couple of rings. Okay, so that'll go around on the grave. Yes.
This grave was made for my wife. Demon evokers traditionally don't have graves, but my wife was immortal, not of our clan.
I mean, you can die, so you're mortal too.
Even if there had been no war, she would have died long before I would. Despite that, I still chose to wed her.
All right, so Sky Art, that'll open this up. All right, and... There we go. Okay. Everybody is in their proper place. So we have a Mercury symbol and flint. Long ago, there was an ancient family who were blessed by the frogs. All the demon evokers feared this family. One of their daughters started to learn magic so that she could use it for the good of the clan. She wanted to raise her family's reputation. However, she started learning black magic, which was forbidden, and her family was struck from the records of the clan forever. Right. I mean, most people that we know of that dealt with frogs and stuff like that were, yeah, they weren't exactly... They were not exactly friendly. Okay, so... Before any potions can be made, we need to light a fire. Right, well, we've got flint. Okay, there we go. Cauldron's ready. I think the first ingredient is liquid. Maybe I should check the recipe just in case. You mean like moondrops maybe? Or peppermint extract? Yes. Snow fairy dust? No, okay. Well, moondrops are magical. Dragon's blood is magical. Snow fairy dust? Dragon's blood? Now I need something to stir it with. Well, you have a wooden spoon that you've been carrying around for frickin' ever. Last ingredient, which has got to be the vial of dragon's blood. All right. So what is this? Fire extinguishing potion. Fantastic. So now we can come in here and we can extinguish the magical fire with the magical potion. See?
The fire has been extinguished.
Yeah.
It's time to go save my daughter.
You're welcome?
You mentioned that the two sisters were talking about holding a ceremony deep underground?
Yes.
The only underground place I know of is the salt mine. Let's start there. We must hurry.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff underground. Just gonna say. So maybe don't jump to conclusions. Hi.
So you came back, bringing that demon evoker with you. I thought you'd be smarter and leave this kingdom via the portal.
I did, but I came back through the portal and put out your damn fire, so fun.
If you want Princess Bridget back, you'll have to go through me first. I'll be waiting for you down below.
Taking my daughter back, no matter what.
Hang on. Would you just wait? Don't just... Dude, she totally baited you into it. We need a fire heraldry. Something that, to me, just looks like a silver noose. Alright, so we have the fire heraldry. Yay! And the water heraldry? Yep. The fire and water, we need the heraldry for both. Getting a silver looking noose. Something else up here? Really? Oh, wait. Fire heraldry goes here to open that box. I've always thought I would be happy when I see Wanda again. Instead, reality is cruel. Wanda was on the verge of death when I found her. She begged me to take her daughter and raise her as my own. Though the girl has inherited her father's eerie powers, she is also the child of the woman I love. I could not refuse my beloved's dying request, so I took the girl back with me to my kingdom. Yeah, but that's only because she thought, you know, she thought her husband was dead. Instead of jumping, the sensible thing would be to find something I can climb down. Like a rope ladder? Yeah. I see a fight going on in the neighboring chamber. Yeah, but we need to crack open this crystal, finally. We can find a novelty cup. I'm pretty sure you can find those everywhere. Alright, so... Yes, like a crown of, like, leaves and stuff. And then... a bauble. Really, that's the only way that I could... Yeah, it's just a bauble to go on the handle of the novelty cup that looks like it's water-related. Alright, so you... I thought I had a secondary one. Yes, I did. So I just need to find what the... Alright, so the water emblem goes... Yeah, the water emblem goes there. You're the potion of despair.
Give me back my daughter. What are you planning to do with her?
Your daughter's corrupted spiritual dragon powers are the key to our salt enchantment ceremony. Mercy is preparing for the ceremony now. I won't let you stop her. You do know that fire is useless against me, right? Though right now you don't look like you have the energy to summon your dragon.
Why are you doing this? What's the purpose of the salt enchantment ceremony?
Turn the whole world into salt?
Why? The royal advisor created Mercy and I for this purpose, to use this ceremony to take down this hateful world.
I won't let you hurt Bridget anymore.
This ceremony won't hurt Bridget. Mercy promised me that. We are just borrowing her power. If you get violent here, you might hurt Bridget. Besides, she won't want to leave with you. She only knows you as an enemy of her father.
Haven't you noticed that Bridget is getting sicker? It's because of the salt enchantment.
No, you're lying. Mercy said the ceremony would help Bridget control her powers again. They're going out of control only because they're growing too much. We just need to finish the ceremony, and Mercy promised me that we will all be together again, just like the old days.
Right. Mercy is cold and calculating, much like you are fiery and passionate.
Mercy is preparing for the last step of the salt enchantments.
Bridget's life is in her hands. I can't afford to act rashly here. Bridget's life is in her hands. I can't afford to act rashly here. It's too bad I can't summon
Right. Okay, so we need to break the chain. Potion of Nightmares. I am not liking these potions that we're picking up. They're making me think that we're going to do something really, really bad. The dragon under the salt mine. For over 100 years, the dragon was trapped under the salt mine. The longevity and toughness of his race meant that he did not die, but he was greatly weakened. One day, two dolls who were created by an evil witch found him. They used magic to make him do their bidding. He became a pawn in their evil plan. I have a guardian sculpture. Great. Okay, love. Right, wish, despair, love, hate. Right, the magician, cup, dagger, coin. Yes. So, cup. Coin. So now we need a novelty dagger. Dragonflies were created using the princess's life force. As they grow, the princess gets weaker. Right. That's bad news all the way. The label of this frog specimen jar says, "A cursed human turned into a frog." Right, so this is our third jar here, which gives us a novelty wand. Oh, it's a wand. All right. Do you have to have constantly, you know, the constant dramatic music? Like, I get it. This is serious stuff. All right, so everything is down here. All right, so here's your novelty wand. Oh, it goes in her hand. Right. So we still need a dagger. Oh, right. Dreams, nightmares. I already had that. Okay. Now we have the eagle to go there. King Henrik grew to trust the royal advisor. He immediately agreed when she suggested protecting the kingdom with a salt enchantment barrier. While the barrier did protect the kingdom, it also stopped outside aid from reaching the kingdom. Upon this realization, the king tried to dismiss the royal advisor, but she was too powerful. The kingdom's fate was sealed. All right, but we have a novelty sword. Salt enchantment barrier serves two purposes. One, to isolate the kingdom so it cannot receive help from the outside, and two, to act as amplifiers for the salt enchantment ceremony. When the princess is of the right age, the salt enchantment ceremony may be carried out. Using her life force as sacrifice and her life force as a battery for the ceremony, the entire world can be turned into salt. I figured that's what it was probably going to do, was turn everything into salt.
Mercy is preparing for the last...
Right, axe, cut that.
Did you really think that you could kill me so easily?
No, it's just exposing your heart.
Please, Seraphina, let me go. This salt enchantment ceremony doesn't feel right. You don't have to do this. We can leave these ruins and go live peacefully together. You just have to let me go.
Bridget, you're right. I shouldn't have tricked you into coming back from the start.
I always knew you were a failure. You have forgotten what we were made for.
Like I said, cold and calculating.
Don't worry. I can handle the rest of this mission by myself. It's time to fulfill your destiny, my dear princess.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
I should have known that Mercy would lie to me. Unlike me, she is a perfect creation.
No, she just doesn't have any emotions. She is cold and calculating because her heart is made of mercury, not of sulfur. You are fiery and passionate and bullheaded and...
She is willing to do anything, even sacrifice Bridget to finish her mission.
Which actually would override her primary programming, which is to protect the princess.
Our creator always considered me a failure. My feelings get in the way of my missions. Mercy is the perfect one, not me. Mercy dealt me a fatal blow. Soon I will just be an unmoving shell. As my dying wish, please save Bridget. Take the core gem in my heart. My powers are the polar opposite to Mercy's. Maybe you can use it to neutralize Mercy's powers.
Possibly. I don't know.
All I wanted was for Bridget,
I'll try.
Mercy, and I to be together again. But I guess our past was a lie anyway. Mercy never loved us.
Well, that's true.
We should hurry. Bridget isn't great. From what I remember, the water doll is cold and calculating.
Yep.
We must be on our guard.
Okay. We need the stellar sigil. How many signs and sigils and doodads and what's-its? You, spine. Right, you needed the other guardian in order to open this. The Dragon Prince will not stop until he gets what he wants, and I am suspicious of the royal advisor and the two sisters. My 4 enemies are too powerful for me to defeat through fighting, so instead I will set a trap for them. After setting bombs beneath the palace, I will lure my enemies into position and set off all the bombs at once. I do not mind dying as long as I can take my enemies with me. Now I just need to gather enough fire seeds for my plan. Step 1. Place sulfur powder in high purity into a spherical shell casing. 2. Add some fire seeds. 3. Add a fuse. 4. Close the shell casing. Alright, why do I think I'm going to be making a bomb? Because, well, I have the spherical, yeah. So I have a pestle, but I don't have a mortar. Okay. There's something else here. Oh, yep, we need to find something else here. We need to find a sad face mask. Which we need a nose. We need, looks almost kind of like a resting bug and a forehead. All right, so the bejeweled forehead. Yes, there we go. She must have started the... Yeah, not surprising. Okay, so... Oh, we go this way. And what mask do we need to find here? Oh, no, we need a lunar sigil. Right. And we need, like, the crossing rings, framing, and there we go. No problemo. I don't think we have the head for that, do we? No. Alright, so... Angry mask. Sad mask. Happy mask. Alright, so you need to be sad, it looks like. No. Yes, yeah. You are also heartbroken, so... You look like you need to be happy. Oh, okay. So, right, you need to be... All right, so you guys all need to be angry, I think. No, you need to be happy. All right, yes, so... All right, there we go. So now we need the sad boys down here. So there we go.
Well done, Detective. Now let's hurry down.
Yeah, I'm not so sure hurrying is a good idea because we don't still...
Bridget! I'm coming to save you! Detective, listen to me. I have a plan. I believe I can summon my dragon one last time.
Okay.
My dragon should be able to use his flame once, but his flame won't be strong enough to break through the water barrier around the water doll. I need your help. Find me something that has explosive power or is highly flammable. Solish can ignite it with his flames and protect us. This is our only chance. Let's take down the water doll and save everyone.
Okay. With the water enchantment barrier and the sacrifice of the cursed dragon princess, the salt enchantment ceremony can be completed. Saltwood will be the first to be turned into salt. Is that what the demon evokers deserve for exiling the frog family over 1,000 years ago? So that's where the the Frog Prince's curse came from, is because they were cast out by the demon evokers.
A long, long time ago, there was a woman who was...
Hang on. We need to... Oh, no, I didn't mean to go to main menu. Damn it. That's usually where okay or just close is, but no. All right. So with no music, we should be able to actually hear what the guy has to say. So, all right, parables.
A long, long time ago, there was a woman who was born into the family blessed by the frogs. Though this family was one of the ancient families of the Demon Evokers clan, they were feared by everyone.
Right, maybe we should back away from all of that. Okay, sounds like we might be able to do here.
A long, long time ago, there was a woman who was born into the family blessed by the frogs. Though this family was one of the ancient families of the Demon Evokers clan, they were feared by everyone. For the frog was known to be a messenger from the underworld, and no one felt comfortable with people who could summon frogs as their spirit animals. Now, this woman was blessed with great magical talent. She studied every field of magic that she could find, and she wanted to raise her family's status by using her talents for good. At first, it seemed to be working, for the woman worked many types of magic that greatly benefited the whole clan, and people started warming up to her family. However, in her zeal to learn all the magic that she could, she started to learn black magic, which was forbidden. For this, she was stripped of her name and banished by the king.
And she went on to be the royal advisor, didn't she?
With nothing left, the woman lost all inhibitions and taught herself all manners of forbidden magic, including curses, turning people into animals, creating magical life forms. Eventually, she even learned the secret of immortality. Delving into forbidden magic caused her heart to turn cold. All she desired was revenge on the clan that had exiled her. 1,000 years passed. She became the royal advisor of a human kingdom near her former clan. Finally, her chance for revenge had come.
Right. Okay. So we can bring the music. All right. So let's go ahead and go back down here. And see what is this? Oh, right. Okay, so we need the various different symbols that we've gotten. Now we have a wire cutter and a frog witch emblem. The mysterious royal advisor. One day, over 100 years ago, the king rigged his palace to explode so that he might perish with all his enemies. Thus, the Dragon Prince, the two sisters, and the royal advisor were all buried under the salt mine with the king. The king did indeed die, however, the Dragon Prince survived, though he was trapped. The two sisters fell into comas while they healed from their injuries. As for the fate of the royal advisor, nobody knows, for her body was never found. All right. But we have the face that will open this. My father always told me that a good king should always put his people's needs first. By this definition, I've failed miserably, not only as a king, but also as a father. Instead of trusting my daughter with the truth, I sent her into exile. Now, I will die before I can tell her that Nuada is her real father. Instead of letting Wanda go, I dragged my kingdom into a war that we did not need to fight. I realize far too late that the royal advisor has been using me all along to fulfill her own evil plans. There's nothing I can do to change the past. I can only atone for my sins by taking down all my enemies in one final blow. Wanda, will you forgive me when I see you again? And that was fire seeds. Okay, great, but I need to do something with a wire cutter? Was there something? Oh, wait, yeah, there was some, like, wiring here that would probably work as a fuse. But I do still need a...
No! Don't come any closer.
I don't have any powers, so you can drain all you want. Alright, you... Oh, I can just use the pestle here. And now fire seeds. And now a fuse. Seal it up. Hey, buddy.
Bridget! I'm coming to save you!
The salt enchantment ceremony is about to be finished. I will finally fulfill. My creator, the royal advisor, hated this world. She created Serafina and I to use her magic ceremony to end this world. Luring Princess Bridget back to this kingdom without arousing her suspicions was hard. But all my hard work is about to be paid off. Once I complete my mission, I would be free to go search for my creator. I am sure she will be very proud of me.
No! Don't come any closer. Your power...
Right, so... Okay, just drop it at her feet.
Are you all right? Were you hurt?
I know the truth now. Are you really my father? You look worse than me, you know. Take care of yourself first.
You are my daughter. You will always be my first priority.
What a touching reunion. However, this is not over yet. Next time you see each other, it will be in hell.
I won't let you hurt anyone else, Mercy. I mean it. Dracena. Dracena.
The Dracena kind of looks frog-like, and has the ability to manipulate Ivy. So, part dragon, part frog, part
This
Ivy.
cave is about to collapse. Watch out!
Father!
Bridget, you are the hope that kept me alive until now. Go live a good life.
No! The dragonflies have all disappeared. It looks like the curse on my demon has been lifted. When I set out to find the truth about my banishment, I never imagined the price of this truth to be so steep. I have no regrets, though. Now I know who I am and how much both my fathers loved me. As the Dragon Princess, I will travel and look for lost Demon Evoker clan members. Together, we will create a new Demon Evokers clan. With Dracena, my demon, by my side, I will become the hope for our clan, just as my father wished. Detective, I owe you a great debt. If you ever need anything, let me know. Thank you for everything. Farewell.
Well, there's the question of what happened to the witch. All right, so that's the main story. Oh, and because we're back to Blue Tea Games, they're actually like giving a little cinematic of where things are going from here. And this has got to be the weirdest one of all. That's got to be the weirdest choice is the little matchstick girl. Like, that is a sad and horrible fucking fairy tale type thing. Anyway, we do still have the bonus game, but give me just a moment here because I need to take a real quick break. So we'll be right back. All right, so I am back. And let's go ahead and see what the Moonlight Romance. More than a century ago, a beautiful princess of a special lineage was betrothed to the king of the neighboring Grak kingdom. When she came of age, she was sent to the Grak kingdom to get to know her betrothed and be wed. One night during one of her usual moonlit walks, she wandered into a mysterious forest and could not find her way out.
My life has never been my own. I'm like a puppet whose movements are dictated by others. Walk properly. Act more like a lady. That's all I hear all day. They say they are preparing me to become queen one day. I am a princess, born from the line of a fabled prince and his long-forgotten princess. The tragic saga of my ancestors resonates with me. I have read it 1,000 times. Magic, adventures, curses, goddesses, evil witches. People think these things only exist in stories. But I know they are all real. My ancestors are proof of this. I wish I could live a life full of magic and adventure just like them. But I am only mortal, unlikely to be involved in any fairy tale. I don't even have the power to decide what to do with my life. They sent me to this country to marry its king. Only at night do I have a little freedom, to walk outside with the moonlight as my companion. Tonight, I went exploring nearby and ended up in this unfamiliar forest.
Right. And that's the problem with princesses and stuff. It's like arranged marriages. Okay, those aren't good. A strange forest. No matter which way I go, I always end up back here. This is my engagement ring. Too bad it has no magical powers to help me. Fire and water. We have a square key, a paddle. A hollow truck makes for good hiding place. Too bad it's also dark inside. Can we ditch the hello? Mist is finally clearing up. I hope this I thought I saw someone in the mist. Maybe it was just my imagination. Right, so give me the guileless companion and a crown of untamed blossoms, then I will reveal your path. Moon rabbits. Right, so we have the moon rabbits and something. Alright, well, we have a stick. Now we have a sharp stone. Jackdaws are said to like shiny objects, so it might move if I give it... Your ring is shiny. It just flew off with your engagement ring. Were you supposed to do that? The wildflower garland. I can't help but think that your fiance might be a little pissed that you just threw away your engagement ring. I mean, you know, probably not as pissed as he's going to be when you know, marry somebody else, but, you know. That's something you don't really know about yet, so... Right, wild garland. Those glowing eyes I saw? I hope it was just a harmless animal. Beast roar reminds me that it's not safe here. I must not dally. Right, a guileless companion. What a beautiful lake. I'm so glad I managed to get out of that enchanted forest. Is this the lake that exists next to the palace? I don't know. Moon rabbits making herbal medicines and elixirs with different effects. Right, I have a paddle, so now I can cross the lake in this boat. Rude!
You will get lost in the mist if you get on the boat. You are not of my clan? Who are you? The moon goddess?
No, thank you, but no. A dragon, it can't be. Don't come any closer.
Watch your step. You're about to fall in the water.
Dragon, where did it go? Didn't I fall in the water? This man saved me?
You are awake.
Yes. I kind of noticed that. Like dreaming, where did the dragon go? Who are you?
Don't be afraid. This dragon is Solish. He is my demon. He won't hurt you. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Let me introduce myself. I am Nuada, of the Demon Evokers clan.
Right. Demon Invokers clan? I've never heard of them.
A real goddess would know of our clan, so you must be something else. Who are you?
I'm a princess.
Are you a princess from the moon? Stories say that the moon princess was born from an oriental plant.
No, I'm a human, you... Really? No. I'm a princess living in a palace near this lake. My home is the kingdom next to this one.
I can't believe it. You are immortal. How did you get here? This forest is protected by strong enchantments.
Not that strong, apparently. I just wandered in. I don't know how I'm here. Please, tell me how to get back to the palace by the misty lake.
This lake is enchanted as well. If you get on the boat, you will get lost in the mist.
Mm-hmm.
You need magic salt to act as your navigator. Look in the grove. There are many ancient magical items there. Some might still contain magic.
Wait, so if they're ancient magical items but they're lost their magic, then they're just ancient items. They're no longer magical.
Find the magic salt. Then I will tell you what to do next.
You can't help with that? Right. Magical salt.
You need magic salt to act as your navigator.
Right, but... Right, so now there are new things to find. Like the ice frog figurine. Right, ice unicorn thing, horns. Snowflake, that should be part of it, yeah. A frog's eye, that makes sense. And the frog needs something to stand on. And apparently another, like, unicorn horn type thing. Like, why so many unicorn horns? What did this frog do to get a crown of frozen unicorn horns? Right, and a plant with some very curvy type of leaves. Like, kind of like that, but not that, apparently. And like, yeah, a platform. Right, the platform's right there. Just staring me in the face. That one was just behind everything. All right.
Examine the salt shrine under the rotten wood. It contains magic set up by a witch long ago. There must be something useful in the shrine.
Right. So, ice frog and fire frog. All right. Each token has two faces, fire and ice. Click to flip the tokens. When a token is flipped, its neighbors are also flipped. Make all the tokens the same, either fire or ice. All right, yeah. Okay, see, at least they show you how to do. They show you how to like solve it again.
Watch out!
Dude?
The sorceress trap was activated. Keep back.
You didn't know about this?
The spores. Poisonous. Escape.
Not without you. Water is trapped by the tree. I need to get him out of here before the spores poison him further. Well, wait, maybe the square thing goes there. Yes, so now we have string. And if I can find a pointy object to combine with this, I can make a crude X. Well, you have a sharp stone. And then you use the string to tie that together, and boom, you've got a... Yeah. Right, a remedy... Oh, the rotten log should get us across the bridge here. Yeah, yes, okay. 3 hairs emblem. Apparently also needs fire. Because fire makes everything better. Whereas Terry Pratchett once put it, give a man a fire and he's warm for a day. Set a man on fire and he's warm for the rest of his life. Right, we need the hair, of course. That will go in the box in the clearing. Or the doorway in the clearing, I guess it is. Long ago, there were 10 suns. 9 were shot down, leaving 1 in the sky. The demon evokers remember. Okay. And just handily enough, it's just an antidote.
It's hard to imagine. I was trapped by this ancient magic for a whole day. Thank you for saving me. I owe you a debt.
You weren't there for a whole day. We haven't even hit dawn yet.
This is the source of the magic power. Take it and use it to break the enchantment. Then you can go home safely. With this, you can go home now. I will wait for you at the lake.
Okay. All right, so now what?
Get on the boat. With the crystal orb, you may now travel to the opposite shore without getting lost. Go home. I wish we had more time to talk, but farewell.
Why don't you come with me? The king will reward you for helping me.
My clan is forbidden from leaving this mountain, and humans are not allowed to enter this place.
Wait, what about me? This means I cannot return.
Those are the rules.
Well, fuck the rules.
But I wish to see you again. I will find a way. We will meet again, I promise. Take care, my lovely moon princess.
All right, so I've returned home. I recognize this place. I'm finally back at the palace. King Henrik is here. I should explain to him where I've been. Or not.
Where have you been? I sent my men to search for you everywhere. You worried me.
Please do forgive me, Your Grace. Your Grace is for dukes. He's a king. I just wanted to take a short walk.
Did you say the forest? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
People say that is an enchanted forest. It is very dangerous. It is known as the Forest of No Return for good reason.
But I did return. The forest was really beautiful. You can't imagine what I saw there.
You must be very tired. I will ask the servants to prepare a hot bath and warm food. Please return to your room now, my lady. We may talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
After that day, I snuck into the forest frequently. Nuada is my guide to a world full of wonder and magic. I have never been so happy and alive. If only such idyllic days would last forever.
I was going to say, I'm going out to meet Nuada in the usual place. Princess from the Moon, okay. Nuada gave me this arrow to act as a keepsake for our first meeting. I love writing letters, but I don't need to leave messages for anyone right now. Want to use this arrow to signal Nuada, but it's too dim to act as a signal right now. All right, so we need to polish it. Or maybe put a flare on it? Right, well, we have a leather rope. Hi.
Good evening, my lady. Where might you be going this time of night?
Do I need to explain to you? Good evening, Your Grace. I was just taking a walk.
You really do love your late night walks. Might you do me the honor of allowing me to accompany you on this fine night?
If it pleases you, Your Grace.
I will wait for you in front of the lake.
Right, so now we need to make sure to notify Nuada that, hey, the king's going to be with us. Red Rose Knob. Purple shaft. A hanging pearl. And what looks like a bookmark. All right, the left hand is cupped as if he's holding something. Amphibians adorn this base. Something must be missing from it. Ivy leaves adorn that base. All right, some matches. Matches are always good. All right, so we also need a candle for that. All right. All right, candle, matches. Now we have a lit lantern. We do need to write. We do need to write something. All right, we have the green rabbit. Yeah,
I see you were surprised by the burned boat. There is no mystery here. I directed my men to do it.
Why? Why?
Did I not warn you that this lake and forest is dangerous? You did not heed my warning. So I am keeping you safe by having the boat burned.
Yeah, you're not exactly ingratiating yourself to her.
I wanted to tell you under better circumstances. Our wedding day has been decided, and it will be soon. I will not have you needlessly risk your life now.
So soon? I'm not prepared at all for
For
it.
your sake, I gave you time to settle down and acclimatize yourself to my country. My patience is not unending. For our sake and our country's sake, we must wed soon. Please speak up. I cannot hear your answer.
I understand.
Please forgive my
Grace.
words spoken in anger. Never mind. It is late, my lady. I will take my leave now. For the sake of your safety, I would ask that you do not linger here. Good night, my lady.
Yeah, you're kind of just a big old asshole. Here's a carrot rabbit. Find an arrow, place a flare stone on the arrow. Use thread to bind the stone to the arrow. Shoot the arrow into the sky to signal to others your location. Right. That's not exactly, rocket science. All right, and I have leather rope. All right, shell there. Arrange the cards so that all adjacent patterns match. Right. Don't think that's quite right, so I need one that's gonna be... maybe like that? Yeah. One that's like that. All right, I do not have the patience or... yeah. Do not have the patience or inclination to do that by hand. So we have a rope ladder. This protects the clan living on the other side of the lake from being discovered. So we need a monkey and a wolf. Like, how do you figure you don't have somebody to signal? Oh, we need to climb out the window. I remember this place. Glowing rabbit? Perhaps my eyes are deceiving me. All right, you there, monkey emblem. We know the moon rabbits now.
Long ago, in the mythical age, there lived a demon evoker whose spirit animal was a rabbit. She fell in love with a fabled king who was descended from a god of archery.
Apollo?
This king was a hero who shot down the other 9 suns in the sky. Because of his ancestry, the king was immortal, but the rabbit girl was not. Wanting to live with her beloved forever, she asked the witch and her clan for an elixir of eternal life. Now this witch, whose spirit animal was a frog, knew of forbidden magic. She gave the rabbit girl her desire. However, the witch did not warn her of the side effects of this elixir of eternal life. Innocently, the rabbit girl drank the elixir. Immediately, she grew as light as a feather and flew all the way to the moon. The girl could find no way to go back down to Earth. All she could do was fruitlessly experiment with creating elixirs to fix her curse. Perhaps as a side effect of the original elixir, or perhaps because of her own loneliness, the girl's demon split into many rabbits. Legend says that on the night of the full moon, the girl will send one of her spirit rabbits down to Earth to help a person in need. It is said that if you are in danger of being parted from your beloved, the rabbit girl will surely send you help if you ask for it.
Well, I haven't exactly asked for it, but she has sent help, which is great. Wada is not here. He must have gone in search for me. How do I get his attention? Well, you shoot a flare into the sky. Of course. The sun emblem, which will go into the tree. Oh, and then I need the rabbit and frog. Right, a key and a bow. All right. Monkey. We still need the wolf. Master key. Not entirely sure where we need the master key for, but maybe we can say, hey, you... Right. Oh, arrow, fire! I'm here.
You are here. I was afraid you had changed your mind about coming. Why are you crying, my love? What happened?
This might be our last meeting. I'm getting married to the king soon. It would not be proper for us to meet after that, my love.
I love you. I don't want to live without you. Why don't you come with me? We can elope.
I mean, I am supposed to marry a king.
Ever since the day Nuada asked me to elope with him, my heart has been in turmoil. I love him, but I cannot abandon my duties so easily. Nuada understands how hard this is for me. He said he would be patient, but I can tell he wants me to decide soon. I can see his love for me shining through all his words and actions. He really does love me. I don't know what to do. Should I choose love or duty?
Well, I think we know what you're going to choose.
Look at this. It is made from a dragon's jewel. It is said that when such a legendary beast died, it would leave behind precious stones in this world.
Dragon's jewel shines more brilliantly when the dragon is alive. You shouldn't talk about dragons as if they are ordinary animals. They are very intelligent.
How about this? A silver branch with golden leaves from the mythical land of Solwood. This is a wedding gift from one of our neighboring countries.
It's definitely fake. Branches and leaves of soulwood are not made from silver and gold. They do have a unique radiance that enhances their natural beauty, though.
Of course, this is an imitation. No one has ever been there and lived to tell the tale.
I have.
Wait a minute. You talk as if you've seen Solwood before.
Yes, I have.
You really believe what you say, don't you? Ever since you were lost in the forest that day, you have been acting strangely. As if you were beguiled by some strange magic.
Yeah, you just
Curious-looking bird. I've never seen this species before. Is this a belated wedding present?
A message from Prince Nuada. He's coming to take Princess Wanda away on the night of the full moon. If anyone tries to stop him, the Princess Dragon will tear him to pieces. A message is coming. If anyone...
I must be hearing things. How dare this upstart prince make such a bold threat? Do not worry, my love. No one will harm you in my kingdom. I will organize more guards for you. The prince will not get away with this declaration of war.
It's not a declaration of war. It's a declaration of his love for me, and you're being an ass again.
After the cockatoo delivered its message, I have not been allowed to take one step out of my room. Sitting in this prison, I have nothing but time to think upon my decision. Before I knew it, the night of the full moon arrived.
Yeah, I think your decision is pretty clear. At this rate, the Grat Kingdom will go to war with the Demon Evokers, and wow, that was really quick and didn't... I have the Master Key. I've had it for a while. Emblem of Fire. So yeah, it's like, oh, hey, he wants my, Prince Nuada wants her to be free. King Henrik wants her for himself. And screw anybody and everybody who... Wait, why are there mushrooms here? Oh, they're the spores. Right, okay. So now he's just straight up using the evil spores to mess with everybody? Into the palace already? Probably? I have a fire emblem, but I don't know where to use the fire emblem. Oh. All right, well, that goes in the king's hand, which opens the secret passageway. Henrik is a strict person. He's a good king, but I'm not sure he'll make a nice husband. Yeah, I'm not sure he's worried about being a nice husband. In commemoration of the engagement of Princess Wanda and King Henrik, may their wedding bring joy and peace to them and to the Grak kingdom. Yeah, not so sure that's gonna happen, mate. Alright, so why the White Rose Knob? Alright, so we have... This one goes here. Boink. Golden Boss book is locked up tight. Right, well, let's put the clock hands on. And get an ivy vase. There's an ivy half ring. So a pearl with some bands winding around it. And then just a solid ring. A solid plain ring. Like this? So now we have a vase. Fantastic. Okay, but we also have the wolf stone there. There's no fire in this bowl, but the rock salt crystals are magically glowing with the heat. Huh. So now you have a heat gem. You have an eagle insignia, which will open up this door, which leads to... Oh, there's the dragon. Hi, Solith. Beacon is frozen. Use the heat gem? Oh, okay. So here's where the vases go. All right, so now we have the Princess from the Moon.
Once upon a time, a childless couple found a mysterious plant which glowed with silvery moonlight. Upon cutting it open, they found an infant the size of a finger. The baby grew up quickly into an elegant maiden, whose beauty was as indescribable as a mirage in the moonlight. Over time, news of her beauty spread, and royalty from all over came to ask for her hand in marriage. The maiden rejected everyone, for as she grew older, she came to remember her identity as a princess of the moon. By celestial law, if she fell in love with a person who lived on Earth, both she and the man would be punished. However, the heart does not listen well to logic. Though she tried to resist, the princess fell in love with a man on Earth. In due time, their romance was discovered, and they were both punished.
How?
The man was cursed to turn into a wolf and left to howl at the moon in grief for eternity. As for the princess, she was brought back to the moon to be wiped of all her memories and sent back to Earth as a baby. Whenever the princess remembered her beloved and tried to search for him, she was sent back to the moon to repeat the whole cycle as punishment.
Well, that's bullshit.
It is said that the demon evokers believed that the Wolfman was one of their ancestors. They believed that one day they might meet the exiled princess under the moonlight, fruitlessly searching for her beloved.
Okay, so now we have ink to pour into the inkwell. Right. So we need... Oh, maybe the heat gem up here. Then we have the fire emblem there. You know what? Screw it. Right, so we signaled the... Yes. Hi!
Don't worry. The humans are merely asleep. I will not harm anyone unless they try to stop us.
What are you doing here? King Henrik has taken your message as a declaration of war. Please leave before the soldiers wake up.
It's time for you to decide. Will you come with me?
I
Here's
don't know
the
what
ring
to
you
choose.
lost in the forest. Take it, if you mean to return to your betrothed. This is your choice. I promise I won't bother you anymore after this. Wanda?
Wait, I want to leave with you, but I must leave a farewell message for King Henrik first. Let me return this ring to him.
Very
It won't
well.
take long.
I will wait for you here.
Right, so we have a tiny golden key. Where the hell is the tiny golden key? Wait, was there a tiny golden... Oh, right, there was the book. Today, Princess Wanda, my betrothed, arrived. None of her pictures do her beauty justice. Her eyes alone are worth 1,000 poems. Her beauty left me tongue-tied. I greeted her curtly and left. She must think I am cold and stern person. Coming to live in a foreign country must be hard for Princess Wanda. When not learning about the customs and laws of the country, she spends her time reading in her room. I've tried to cheer her up by giving her gifts, but she is still unhappy. Tonight, Princess Wanda wandered into the enchanted forest. I did not mind her midnight walks before, but she could have been lost forever. When she was found, I was so relieved, but also very angry that she had been in danger. Ever since her return from the enchanted forest, Wanda has been rowing across the misty lake almost every night. Is she possessed by evil spirits? She is always daydreaming in her lessons. Perhaps I should order my men to burn the boat and find a way to exorcise her. An exotic bird came to give a declaration of war. The prince of the demon evokers must have used magic to beguile my beloved. There's no way I will let Wanda be taken by him. I arranged for my best guards to be posted around Wanda's room. No harm will come to her. I swear upon my honor as king. Right, and a feather to act as a quill. All right, let's go write a note. Your Grace King, you have been most kind to me since I arrived, but I cannot marry you. I really am sorry for everything. Please forgive me, Wanda.
Wanda! Wanda!
Come, take my hand. Solish will bring us back to Solwood.
Okay.
Where are you taking Wanda? Wanda! Come back! Don't leave me!
This is the first time I chose my own happiness over my duty.
Always
I gave
choose
up
happiness.
everything in exchange for a new life. I am no longer a princess, but the wife of a demon evoker prince. I know this is just the beginning of my own fairy
Which would make
tale,
you still a princess.
just like my ancestor's saga. But Enrique's last desperate cry haunts me in my dream. Sometimes I feel uneasy, but I've made my choice. With Nuada by my side, I have no fear.
Yeah, marrying a prince makes you still a princess. So I've watched all of that. So we do still have some. I mean, we got a lot of achievements, but some of the achievements are like, oh well, like click too many times to get a bad stuff like that. So yeah, tomorrow we start in on Dark Parables and the little matchstick girl. I think it is. Yeah, Dark Parable, the Match Girl's Lost Paradise. Like I said, basing anything on the story of the little matchstick girl is just horrible. That was a bad. That is a bad type of thing. That is not a good, happy, fun time type of story. It is depressing as hell. And I'm pretty sure it was written basically for those who are wealthy and not in need to basically say, yeah, it might be bad for the people that don't have money, that don't have homes and stuff like that, but it's okay because they get paradise when they die, even if they die young. It's just a messed up story all the way around. Anyway, we'll start in on the Dark Parables version of that tomorrow. Don't forget, tonight we are doing more Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We're sailing around or boating around in Siam, a portion of Siam, and trying to beat the baddies to the next piece of the Great Circle. As as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, the Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!